Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us on a new week of True Potential's Morning Markets. In today's video, we'd like to look at the US PMI data from Friday. Similar to Friday's Morning Markets video, where we looked at the PMI data from Europe and the UK, we want to do something similar in today's episode, but looking at Friday's data from the United States. The PMI data in the US is very similar to that within Europe and the UK, where we get data from the manufacturing and also the services side of the economy. Now, that trend followed what we saw within Europe and the UK, with the manufacturing side of the economy displaying contraction, whereas the services side, which is the larger part of the economy, experiencing expansion. In this video, we want to look at the three major components within a PMI, which is new orders, employment, and prices. So if we start with the new orders side of things and looking at manufacturing firms, they reported that increased efficiency had led to higher output from those firms. However, the demand environment had deteriorated, so new orders were actually weaker. We saw the complete opposite when we looked within services, where increased spending on marketing activities had led to higher new orders from those firms. However, one area where we saw commonality was within that second part, which was employment. Now, both firms from services and manufacturing reported lower headcounts. Now, this is the first time that we've seen the employment part of the index weaker for 3.5 years. And this was backed up by October's employment data, where we saw the number of jobs created with the economy starting to cool. Now, reasons why firms had started to do this was linked to the third part, which is prices. So some firms have reported that higher prices had led to them reducing headcount. However, when we've looked at this component, we see that output prices have increased. So firms are looking to charge consumers more. But on a positive note, some firms had started to report lower input costs. That had come from A, lower employment side of things, and B, lower raw material costs and energy costs. So that's supportive for firms' margins. That's all we want to cover in today's video. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in tomorrow's episode.